Everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee. And today's video, it's rightly titled Tennessee. It'll change your driving and your life. So here's what I mean by that. I'm going to start with driving because it's just, how we get from here to there, and it's going to come full circle once I talk about it into life. So I have learned driving here for almost a year that when you come to Tennessee, especially from California or a place that's just really crowded, busy with lots of traffic, you're going to drive different. Your attitude's different. I drive and I am like really patient now. Not that I was impatient in California, but when I'm going down those 2-lane highways and somebody needs to make a turn and I have to stop, back in California, I think I would have been like, what is going on here? Why do you have to turn down this road to go to your house? And now I'm just like chilling and just kicking back going, hey, whenever they turn, they turn. Obviously when you're in a hurry, that's a little different story, but I try to leave now. And I think because here in Tennessee, everything is so, in Maryville, it's so close that I overestimate how much time I'm going to need. So I actually end up getting to a lot of places really early. And so I'm never really that much in a hurry. Do I still drive a little bit faster than I should? Guilty. But it's just a new attitude. I've told you before, when you go up to a traffic light to make a left onto oncoming traffic, in California, we used to go to the middle and just wait. In Tennessee here, I don't see anybody do that. And I know some of you have said, yeah, we do that in here in Tennessee. I don't see that at all. We just wait behind the line, and if we can, then we make a turn. But I don't ever see anybody go to the middle and wait there. And so that has brought a new kind of attitude, like, I'm just gonna chill here, and if I can turn, cool. But if I did that in California, oh my gosh, people would be like, bah, bah, like, what are you doing? And here, if I stay behind the line and just wait for the light to, turn red and then get green for the turn, then people are like, yep, that's just the way it is. And so driving has just brought me a new sense of, I think my blood pressure has dropped, because it just doesn't feel as panicky and gotta get here and there, and why are you turning right here? I don't feel that anymore, and it's a good thing. So what that now is going to do is now reflect on my life, where I feel like the same thing's happening with my life, where again, a lot of people here in Tennessee, if I do something and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, they're like, no worries, don't worry about it. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to get in trouble for things, but there's less of a, why can't you figure this out? Why did you do this? People out here feel more patient, like, I'm here to help you. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to make sure you do this right kind of attitude, instead of, you better figure it out the first time or you're out of here. And so I just appreciate Tennessee bringing me full circle as far as everything's gonna be okay. Everything, is, I wouldn't say things are so laid back that, oh, well, whatever, we don't care. People care out here, but they're less apt to get down your throat on it. You know what I mean? So it just feels so good to be in a place where not only conservative values, but people are just gonna give you more grace. And whether that's driving or just life, it feels like you're going to get more grace than anywhere else we've been. Another observation that I have is, before I came out here to Tennessee, everybody was telling me, not that people out here aren't friendly, but they said, hey Mitch, when you're in line at the grocery store, people are just going to stand there and talk to you. And I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds friendly. It sounds like, hey, I want to get to know the people here. Ever since we've been here, I've had 0 people talk to me in line at the grocery store, in line at the gas station. And I'm thinking, I'm wondering if it's the California people that are out here that are not talking to me, or I'm wondering if they're just going, you're not from here, maybe I'm not going to talk to you. And I'm hoping it's neither one of those. I don't know. But it was just kind of shocking because I'm here, I'm thinking, hey, I'm going to be in line and people are going to talk to me and we'll talk about Tennessee football or we'll talk about something, and zero. And I'm thinking, well, okay, maybe I need to be the one to initiate the conversation. But what I was told is that other people would talk to me. So I'm still trying to figure out that mystery. Another observation that I've made is recycling. Back in California, everything was recycled. We would have a just regular trash can, a green trash can for like grass and twigs and leaves, and we'd have a recycling trash can. Now, I've seen a recycling trash cans out here, but you have to be in the city. Where we are right now, we don't have, you have to basically have people come and pick up your trash. Like you have to call people and you have to pay for that. It's not a city service. And so there's no recycling. And so if we wanted to recycle, I think I've showed you that video before where we've taken the cardboard to the recycling place, and there you can turn in like bottles and cans and plastics and like that. But we've gotten to the point where like, well, where are we going to keep everything, and when are we going to be making an extra trip to put all, to drop off all those recyclables? And so even in our school, usually they would have bins to recycle paper and plastics and things like that. And you would go anywhere and there were recycling things, receptacles. Out here in Tennessee, I rarely see recycling, receptacles. And, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say that, there are less citizens for not recycling. It's just you have a different culture out here where not everything's about recycling. Well, guys, I am officially on summer break. My students, our last day was Friday, May 19th. And what I wanted to kind of leave with you is this parting thought of, if you give second graders, you set the bar high, they will reach up and grab it. I'm going to go ahead and show you you guys, if you did not know, I came from California teaching robotics to middle schoolers. And so when I came here to Tennessee, I said, hey, you know what? Second grade, they can do robotics too. I did robotics with pre-K students before. I mean, they weren't doing as complicated things, but pre-K, we have done robotics. And so I said, second grade, yeah. And so I had 2 students build, and there were directions for it, but, having them follow directions to build this was amazing in itself. A Rubik's Cube solving robot. Now, I will have to admit, I did put the code on to the robot for them, but they built it, and we were successful in building a Rubik's Cube solving robot. So let me go ahead and show this to you. It first scans in the colors. There is a color sensor on this robot, and it's figuring out where all the colors are on all 6 sides. And once it does, it will then go through the algorithm of solving this Rubik's Cube in amazing fashion. We were just blown away, and we just had to show everybody how this worked. And it was just so cool to have the kids go, no way, robotics can do that. And so, they learned so much. They learned that they can build, they learned that they can program simple things, and they learned that robots can do things for, people. And, we talked about the morality of it. Like, yeah, we got to make sure we don't get lazy and have robots do everything for us. And, we want to make sure that we're responsible for what we need to do too. So it was so cool. And then check this out. It solved it. And it was just a celebratory time for my students. So it was just amazing. And, everybody loved it.
It's ready, Mr. Hito.
Hey, I haven't taken you guys on a drive in a while, so be prepared for fog. This is going to be on my way to work in the fog, so check this out.